Hello everyone and welcome, my name is TheSparrowsJourney. We are back to this war of mine for the second episode. When we last left off, I went for my second night of Scavenging and we just returned. Pavlov, I don't remember his name, just returned after a calm night. We were not raided and that's only good. I think I left Bruno to guard the place, but as long as you're not raided, you're all good. So we got 6 wood, 6 food, 10 water, 1 pill, and 16 parts of components. Let's continue. Pavle is obviously tired because he was scavenging all night. He is hungry. Bruno is reading and he's also hungry and he's also tired. Oh my god. Everyone needs a sleep. Katya is recovering. She's slightly sick, so I guess she needs really to stay and sleep. What the hell is slip? And she's also hungry, so a good plan right now would be cooking some food, but I don't think I have the water needed. Oh, I do. I actually have 12 water, but I might be missing the fuel. So let's see. Run to the stuff, Bruno. That's your job. We have 4 books, so I can burn. Let's burn 2 of them. You will no longer have like philosophy books or whatever. Who needs philosophical books in this time of war? You might need something like weaponized lessons from a book. That would be a good idea. Bruno, let's see what else can we burn for fuel. I want to cook the 6 parts of food so that I have food for 2 days. You remember we have 3 people, so I will need 3 food each day. Now, if you don't feed your guys during 1 day, you will be all fine. They will not die immediately, but they will start to become starving and they will eventually die, obviously. So I'm gonna burn some components. I think it's fair to burn 8 of them, maybe 2 of them. I don't think it's a good idea to burn components. This is probably one of the things I need the most right now. So what I'm gonna do is craft whatever I need and then burn some fuel or burn something to have fuel with the things I have the most. What I want to do right now is probably get some more water. I need a filter, so let's make that happen. I could be doing this with 2 guys, it would be much more faster. So I need 3 components for this. Let's make just 1. I think that's enough. I haven't checked the bios on these guys, and I probably should have. Bruno, before the war I used to own a restaurant. I even had my own TV show, Bruno's Cuisine. I'm sure you've seen it. I visited beautiful places where I was filmed cooking exquisite dishes. You sound like that very famous cooker. He even has his own TV show. I can't remember his name. Gordon? That guy is always swearing. Always, all the time swearing. All that seems of no importance now, don't you think? Nowadays, you're lucky if you get your hands on some canned meat or a bag of rice. And who knows how long this war is going to last. So that's the Bruno's bios for now. He's a smoker, so he enjoys cigarettes. Another thing that I missed on my last episode is if you click on our things, you have here a short resume of what you actually need. This reminds me of other survival games that I've been playing. So our shelter offers a bit of reprieve from the horrors of war, so they kind of feel comfortable on this house. We only have 1 share, we have 1 bed, but we could use more. It's hard to get a good night's sleep on hard, cold concrete. Blah blah blah, staying here is better than living in a complete ruin. We have breaches in the walls, our shelter is not safe, and we have to constantly be on guard. So we have the filter done. Let's put it to work. It's always one of the first things I do when I have the rain collector is making it work during the day so that tomorrow I have a good supply of water. Right now I have 12, so tomorrow I think I will have 4 of them. They advise you to make several rain collectors so that you can have a lot of water. An unlimited supply of water. We have all the place scavenged, alright? That's what I did on the last episode. So now we're gonna cook. We could use some vegetables, but we don't have that. I only have 3 fuel. I could really use 3 more, but I don't want to burn anything. So let's just cook food for today. Let's do it. I guess it would be fair to have like 2 food for each 1 fuel. I mean, if you burn 1 fuel, it will last for only 1 supply of food? Why? When you light up your oven, it doesn't stay on for that short amount of time. So let's give Bruno and Pavlev some food. Katya is next, but she's sleeping. Pavlev could really use some sleep. I guess we're gonna put Katya to guard this night. So let's see what we can improve our home with. We already have the... Wait, we have a radio? We don't have the radio. I thought we had the radio. So we might want to do that. Because we want to know when is the bad weather coming. Right now we have 16 degrees Celsius, so that's good. We're not gonna die of cold. We already have 1 bed. What we could do is improve the workshops to build more important stuff. You know, I could make this moonshine still. Because I've found a lot of sugar in the cottage. So I could use that sugar to make moonshine. So then we could trade for more important stuff. Right now though, because I currently don't have any sugar, or do I? See, you always have to be constantly updated with what you have, aware of what we have. I have 16 of sugar. I wonder what else do you need to make the moonshine? Probably water. I can't recall. You might need alcohol as well. Let's see. 1 moonshine still will be made. Some water and sugar. There we go. We don't need any alcohol. So I might want to craft this. Let's do it. Because I know where the sugar is. It's in the cottage. There's a lot of it there. I didn't note it. But my memory, dudes, surprisingly, is still alright. So I can't remember it's there. Pavle is tired. So let's put him on the chair. Maybe that will, you know, put him for a rest. For a couple of minutes. Until Katya decides to awake. Come on, Katya! You're not living alone, you know. Some people could use a rest as well. Let's try and use the moonshine still. You need fuel as well. Now, that's a bad news, isn't it? And I need water as well. God dang it. Okay, so next night, I should note what I really need. I want to get some weapon parts in order to make my first weapon, which will probably be the knife. Now, there's 2 ways of getting weapons. You can get a knife by simply walking into the workshop and getting it, or you might need what I call blueprints. I can't recall what the game calls it. I'm gonna need water, and I'm noting that so that I know what I'm really gonna need. I could use fuel, but you can't pick up fuel ordinarily, if that word even exists. I'm gonna make 2 fuel out of wood. So let's make that happen. We're also gonna need, always gonna need components. So let's note that. And we're gonna need, finally, wood once again. Katya? You're still recovering. Katya, you're a deep sleeper, aren't you? And we're gonna need to wait just like the rain collector. And we might want to throw there a filter as well. So let's make that happen. Pavle, do something. Dude, you've been sitting for too much time. I reckon someone would come up to trade today, but I guess it's not still this day. So let's make 1 filter and leave the water cooking for tomorrow. So let's see, we have just 1 water. Shouldn't we have more water? Because I've just activated the rain collector thingy. I guess I spent it on the moonshine thingy. Because I want some booze. I want to get wasted to survive through the war. Look at this. This is amazing. I love the art style. I think I've said it enough times already, but I love it. There's a tank in here. Can't we just fix the tank? That would put an end to the freaking war. Or at least the guys wouldn't approach my home. Now, I don't feel confident leaving this food over here because it's one of the most valued items in the game. And if some raiders come by, they will probably just steal that food. But I have no other choice. I cannot cook it right now. So let's end the day and go for the night. Now, Katya is still sick. Can you believe it? We're gonna put Pavle to scavenge, Bruno to guard, and Katya is gonna still sleep in bed. Now, this is gonna be a risky night for Bruno. We have a high chance of getting raided, so he will probably be wounded. Let's see, what are we gonna steal? Or where from? Now, I remember I went to the Shell Cottage 2 times in a row, I think. And I brought the shovel. Now I need the crowbar to open places I couldn't before. I'm fine with food. There's no food in this Shell Cottage right now, but I'm fine with that. If I don't get raided tonight. So let's get in there. Let's take the crowbar and open those places. Let's do this. It's one of the parts of the game I enjoy the most. Even though I don't enjoy people dying on the window. So we need sugar as well. Because we can now make a moonshine. Some booze. I'm gonna take some water. Usually I grab everything from the start and then I start filtering what I really need. And I'll just leave it. For instance, I don't really need 3 slots of sugar, or do I? Unless I really want to make a lot of moonshine. You know, there's several ways of playing this war of mine. You either become this cruelest guy that kills everyone to steal their stuff, or you can just be a trading guy that just swaps stuff with other guys. So let's see. Here we have some weapon parts. I'm gonna need this. To make a knife, I think I need 3 of them. There's some jewelry, and we're almost out of inventory slots already. You know, 2 water is not good. Unless I fill this slot with 10 water, I'm gonna leave this here. 4 parts is good though. I'm gonna start needing parts to make better stuff. We can leave these herbal meds right now. Nobody's sick. I'm gonna take these electronic parts again, just like the simple parts. We're gonna need them to upgrade what we currently have in our home. Let's see. Let's not forget I need a lot of components and wood still. So there we go. We need to take some wood. I'm gonna leave here the water. And let's see. I'm gonna leave here 10 sugar. I reckon, you know, I could focus that and be a trader. Let's try that. Let's go that way and see how it goes. I'm gonna leave here the electronic parts because I can carry 4 of them, and right now I only have 2. We can now break this locker with a crowbar, even though I'm making a lot of noise. I'm not sure, but if there was anyone in this room, I think they would hear me. Or at least this one. Now there should be some important stuff in here. Let's see. Bandages. Oh yeah. That's important. So, I'm out of room. I'm gonna leave here the herbal meds. And take the bandages. Cigarettes. Real tobacco cigarettes. Now, this is very valued as well. Might be more valued than the jewelry. So, god dang it. I need more weapon parts. Weapon parts is also a thing that caps to 4, not 2. You know, when I need to make some weapons or bullets, I can just come to the cottage because I know there's a lot of them here. I could leave this jewelry back, but let's see what's up here. You never have enough slots, ever. There's a guy, an alpha guy in the game that can have 15 slots, but still, it's not enough. You're gonna come to decisions of, do I take this food or this weapon? Do I take this water or more wood? It's never enough. And that's one of the most interesting parts about this game. Why are you walking, Pavle? There's no one here. One of the flyers dropped on the city. It reads, "This is a zone of an anti-terrorist operation. Persons remaining in the city will be treated as terrorist supporters. For your own and your family's safety, leave Pogoren immediately. The army guarantees you a safe passage." Not many believe them after the atrocities they had committed. So apparently, what is happening right here is that the army claims that they're gonna help you, but in reality, they will just finish your life. Pavle, freaking run! I'm clicking on the right click of the mouse. Here we have a lot of components, so I honestly have no idea what I should leave behind. I mean, I need a lot of components. I'm gonna leave the jewelry. Let's take the components. Hard decisions are hard. You know, I might go with this. I might just go with this and not just upgrade anything today on my home. I will focus on making moonshine. I will take the moonshine and the cigarettes to that place where they trade stuff and trade them for something I need. Or there might even someone come by during the day in my home to trade. So that's always good. I'm gonna take 4 of them just for the sake of taking some, and I'm full on everything. I might just want to leave 2 wood behind and take 4 more components. That's fair. That looks fair to me. Come on, just run. What the... I don't know. Pavle must be hurt or something. He's tired. I can understand that. Coffee. This is something I've never seen on the game. And I guess it's valued. It's like a luxury thing. And we have some here, some more weapon parts. Now, if there were 2 weapon parts, I would join this ones with the ones I left behind, and I would probably take them. You know, 3 weapon parts is enough for a knife, though. There you go. Hard decisions. Okay, I'll just leave the parts behind. I'm gonna take this weapon parts, and I'm gonna pick the other ones that I think was down here. Were down here. So let's see. The light is always on. These people don't spend any energy, any power. So, nope, it's not here. Must be here then. I'm gonna start leaving behind crab-like water. Oh no, it's not crab. It's essential to survive. But, I can make water. I am God now. I have the rain collector thingy. What happens if it doesn't rain? That probably doesn't exist on the game. Day 4! Distilled gold. I have an achievement. Have no idea what kind of achievement is that. So let's see what happened. Ooh. Still, nobody attacked me. This is surprising. I gotta say, this is very surprising. Now, Pavle is very tired. Katya, I regret to say this, but you're gonna need to wake the hell up. Pavle needs to go to sleep. And he has his bio updated. Let's see. We haven't even read anything about Pavle. So before this whole mess begun, I lived with my wife and son in the better part of the city. He was a football star. So yeah. I haven't seen them in a long time. Ronaldo really gets a lot of money. Or Messi. I hope they are okay. I'm not doing so well, as you can see. Oh my god, Pavle doesn't know where his wife is and his son. That's very bad. Day 4. All this shelling, sniper fire and lack of supplies makes you want to hide away. Sit down and cry. It's difficult here, but you know how we did on our street? I don't. So please keep telling me. So Pavle is gonna rest on the bed. Katya is gonna eat. Let's see. Bruno is gonna pick up the moonshine. He's very tired as well. So this will be a definitely a difficult night. Katya will probably need to still to stay awake to protect the place. Let's put the rainwater to work. We always need to have this active so that the water doesn't stop coming. So let's make a filter. So that counts as 3 components a day for a filter. Katya, can you cook? You better not. She's slightly sick. What? Come on! You are recovering. Let's just take some meds. Girl, come on. You have a strong body. You have a body of... I don't know. Angelina Jolie. If that's wrong, I have no idea. I'm gonna ask Brad Pitt and then I'll tell you. So, Katya, just sit on the bench. Come on. Just sit tight. You're gonna be okay. Bruno, I need you to cook. I don't know what the hell is this. Is this water? Is this wine? Is this moonshine that I've just did? I'm not sure. I need some rest. Yes, you do, after completing the chores. Come on. Somebody has to do it. I have some fuel. What else did I bring? I brought some weapon parts. Let's try and make that knife happen. It will improve our chances of protecting the place during the night. So let's do that. There we go. And after this, we can't craft anything else. So there we go. Hey, I have some stuff to exchange. There we go. So Katya has good bargaining skills. So I guess she has the better chances of having a good deal. Have a look at what I brought. Let's do that. So I have here some jewelry that I don't need. I also have some moonshine. Let's give him to him. What do you want for this? Oh, dude, I want a lot of stuff. Now, you might want to trade what you just need. Like, if you really needed some water, you could just trade for water. Normally, when I'm not urgently in need of anything, I like to trade components and wood, because these items are needed in a huge amount. And when you go at night for a scavenge, they occupy almost whole of your bag, your backpack. So I like to exchange for these type of items. And because I don't really need something, I could have these filters. They're quite common, he says. He doesn't have any weapon. That would be something that I would be interested in. But, you know, we have food. We don't have pills, actually. But we can just skip that for now. We don't need bandages, because we have 2 of them, I think. So I'm just going to trade for components and wood. So let's see. How many can we get? See? I can just trade a full backpack if I went for a scavenge. Just like this. And I don't even need to offer him so much stuff. So I'm going to take, let's see, some more components. Okay, this won't do, so let's take one more. And let's take another one. There we go. So this will be a deal. Let's see if we can now exchange the cigarettes. Oh, it's not very interesting. Wow, I thought this was very valued over here. So let's just give him the other moonshine. They really love booze over here. I guess it keeps them warm. So I could use, let's see, more components. And that's all of them he has. Let's bring some wood now. There we go. We got to the max. And pretty good deals. There we go. I got a lot of components and wood. Let's just send this guy off, because I don't want anyone to be snitching around my home. Did you just try to enter my place, dude? F the war, you hear? Just go away. We want some peace. Let's go back and sit Katya. So we should now have the knife. There we go. We got a weapon. Now you have the choice of just bringing the knife with you during the scavenge to attack people with, or leave it at your home, and that will increase your chances of protecting it during the night. Cigarettes consumed per day, 3. We lack coffee. This is a thing. I didn't know that. So this makes them comfortable, is that it? I'm not sure. So what else can we craft? Let's see. Come on, Bruno, just run, man. You could make a radio. You could craft a radio. Let's see if I can improve the workshop. Oh, we need a lot more stuff. We need more components, we need more parts. So let's note we need parts to improve our workshop right now. And we could also use some more components and wood, but that's a common rule, right? You get to this point where you need to upgrade your workshops rather than just keep crafting these type of tools. So let's see what we need to improve this one. Wow, we need 30 components and more parts. So that's that. I guess we can go for a night. Let's try and make some more moonshine. I think we need some fuel. Yep. What can I burn exactly? See? This is so... you struggle with decisions on this game. This game is throwing you decisions all over the place. What am I gonna burn now? So I'm gonna wait for this water to be available. I'm gonna go up there and cook that food for these guys. Let's see. Bruno, give me your best dishes. God dang it, we still need some water for a second food. We are struggling with water, so we might want to craft another rainwater collector. Can we actually do that? Let's see. Not sure I have enough components. We cannot. Oh, we're actually missing parts. God dang it, maybe I shouldn't have sent that guy away. He goes away automatically, so I should have kept him around so that now I could trade some stuff with him. Oh, there we go, we got the water now. So it seems that this thing doesn't pause when you're trying to craft or something. I'm not sure of that. So we can now have 2 pieces of food. I wanted 3 though. We need 1 more fuel. And we have the water available. So let's just burn 1 wood. Now, Katya, I want you to come down here because we need more water. You're interrogating yourself, Katya, where you should go to? That's kind of awkward. Okay, let's make 1 more filter. We must keep this rainwater collecting thing working non-stop if we want to have enough water for our daily things. There we go, let's make some food. This way, if we have raiders during the night, they will not be able to steal this food. And I love that idea. Food is very valued over here. I could make more filters because I'm short on components. I'm just gonna do it this way, 1 at a time. Here we go. Bruno is gonna eat his own food. Katya is okay. Pavle... There we go, Pavle got up. Good morning. So Bruno is gonna go to bed now. If Katya didn't take his place. We could just share the bed, you know. Bruno and Katya. And make little Katyas and little Brunos. If you know what I mean. I'm not sure if you have relationships in the game. That might be a surprise in the future. But right now I'm gonna end the day. We're gonna do that because we're almost there anyway. So we're gonna send Pavle to scavenge. Bruno is very tired. I don't know if that's gonna affect his capacity of guarding the place or not. But I'm not gonna risk it, and I'm gonna send him to sleep and have Katya to guard the place. Katya is slightly sick. I think we need her in bed to fully recover, but I'm not sure of that. So we could go for the same place. I've never been into the same place scavenging 3 nights in a row. The truth is, I'm gonna need some food this time, and the cottage is out of food, and it's 60% searched. So let's see, the garage, caution advised. So if they still live there, they might be willing to trade with us. So there's people there that are gonna trade with us, but they might turn out hostile if you enter their home just like that. There's danger here. St. Mary's Church, caution advised. And that decrepit squad, huge amount of materials, lots of weapons and parts. Now I need food. I'm gonna have to steal someone for food. Yep, that's a thing. Lots of food. So I'm gonna steal the garage. Or maybe this one. You know, this place has people living in it, and they're danger, which means they will attack me on sight. In here, the garage, they're friendly, but if you go into their home, they're gonna turn out hostile. So I guess that's a little bit more secure. We just might sneak in. So I could take the weapon, but I'm gonna leave it to Katya to defend the place. Because she's a good butcher. Maybe. I'm not sure. I wonder if the owners are still around. Of course they are. I am pretty sure they are. So we're gonna need the usual stuff, components, wood, but I mean urgent need of food and parts. So let's try and take that. I'm gonna go up there. We're gonna scavenge the place where there's no people around, obviously. Oh, there's a lot of parts here. And a lot of wood. Okay, that covers pretty much what I need of components. And wood, I guess. And I think I need more components than wood. But let's just take it like this. Now I need some parts and some food. There's here fertilizer, organic waste that we can use as fertilizer in our garden to grow herbs or vegetables. We don't have a garden. Nope, we don't. Not yet, at least. Let's keep going, Pavle. And I think someone will turn up, if I remember, on my first look impressions video. That he's gonna try and trade. Yep, there he is. Hey, you! I need meds for my father. Got some? Nope, I certainly do not have them. So I don't like this approach. I don't like that in this map the guy just shows up and he knows we're here. The thing is, if he finds us scavenging the place there in their home, he's gonna turn hostile to us. So I don't need any more components or wood, so let's keep going. Now I need to keep left clicking with my mouse because Pavle needs to be stealthy right now. There's two guys over here. And there we go. We're gonna go for parts. We have them right now. So there's that dude that came out of the door over here, and I think it's his father over here. He's lying down. He's sick, I think. That's a bed. I can't sleep. That should be him. Maybe because he knows I'm around, and then he can't sleep. What is this? This door is grated. I need a saw blade to get through. Fine. We don't have a... Oh, can we get up here? You can't get on the roof? Oh, I was pretty certain we could. Okay, so if we can't get there... the only other option we have is getting into the house, sneak in and steal. I don't like that idea. Since I just went with that way of trading, I could just go home and tomorrow bring here some moonshine and trade with this guy. Even though what he really needs is some medicine. But we don't have any medicine. The guy is just over here protecting the door. Dude, don't you want to go for a walk? Have some food? Go check on your father? So that I can check on your own stuff? I need more parts. This is still not enough. I have 3 parts, but I need more. Come on, dude. I can just hide over here, if you haven't noticed. Now, the only time I used this feature was when I was using a guy that was a weapon master. What that means is that he's very good with weapons, so I guess he does more damage or whatever. But when someone crosses this path, I can just attack him, and with one click, he's down. That's how good a weapon master is. I don't know if that happens with a normal person like Pavle. I am not sure. Come on, dude. Get off there. Just go for a shower or something. This place is huge. I wish I would come up on this side. But I cannot get on the rooftop. The guy is not leaving that place. He usually does. I don't know. Just likes to be on that place. Maybe it's his comfort zone. Hi! And he's available for trading. You see that icon there? This means you will steal. This is a stealing icon. There's at least 2 places to scavenge here. I wish he would just run. Oh, look at that. A hatchet. And a saw blade. You know, I could just steal or buy this saw blade from him and then break into his home on the rooftop. Because there's a place there to get in. These guys have a lot of components. You know what? I'm gonna come here tomorrow. I'm gonna try and trade this saw blade with the moonshine. And then I'm gonna break in his house. That's what I'm gonna do. That's decided. He's gonna give me a lot for medical supplies, but unfortunately I don't have them. I would bring them, but that's that. Let's get off here and just run back home. So ladies and gentlemen, this was one more episode of this war of mine. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget that the giveaway is still running, and I'm gonna give away that key, the name that will win that key, on maybe the 5th or the 6th episode. To participate, go over to the episode 1 and just comment on that episode. Without anything else to say, we have been raided, unfortunately, and on the next episode we're gonna see what they took from us. Damn bastards. I'm the Sparrows Journey. Please like, comment and subscribe. Bye bye.